My trout and salmon season hasn't started out the way I anticipated it would or hoped that it would. I've made a few trips out to the pier since I think maybe early September. I've come out after work multiple nights, put a couple hours in here and there, face some good conditions, face some poor conditions, but ultimately I haven't landed the elusive Pier salmon on the glow spoon. I've thrown the old classic 5 of diamonds from Peter's tackle and casted some of the spoons my friends have made for me over the years. I did end up hooking up once, but the line that I had spooled up, some fresh braid, it was slipping on the spool when I was fighting the fish, and I kind of lost tension on my line when I was going to net the fish, and I ultimately lost it, and haven't hooked up since. I've had some success over the years out here. The only real takeaways I have is that some light braid is better than heavier braid. You get a little more distance on your cast, but you can't really sacrifice or scrimp on your snap swivels or your hooks or your split rings or anything like that. But a good, maybe 4,000 size reel, and I've got a 9'6" Raven Helix salmon rod. It's been decent for casting from the pier. I had different equipment back years ago when I was out here in the past. But, I've got like a black light that I use now to charge the spoons, and back then I was using a flasher. It's not a very productive style of fishing out on the pier here, but there are little windows of opportunity that kind of present themselves when you get the right conditions. From my experience, it's about 8 hours of fishing per fish sort of thing, but I'm sure there's people that do way better. Anyways, so for all intents and purposes, I think today's the day I'm packing it in on the pier. I'm a little disappointed, but I think from this point forward, if I do go after some salmon, I'm going to probably use some big beads that I got from Slay and Steel. Daryl Minton got some beads from him, shipped a couple weeks ago, and hopefully I'll put those to work down on the lower Niagara. And as the season progresses, I'll probably get some smaller beads from him as well. When I kind of start targeting steelhead and browns a little bit more, I should probably put that order in now. Seeing as how it's already October 18th, I think, right now. But it's about 1 o'clock in the morning now on October probably the 19th now. I think my pier days are done. I'm going to head down to the river and dunk some 16mm beads and hopefully tangle a salmon on some of the new Raven hooks that I've got. I've got 1/0 specialist hooks I think I want to give a whirl, and maybe some size 1 wide gape specimen hooks, but we'll see. Anyways, I think after today, the next time you'll see me is probably down on the river going for salmon. Okay, we're heading down to the river. Even the score with the salmon. The salmon are up by a couple points. They took the lead on the pier, but hopefully on the river I can kind of get the game closer to even. I'm gonna be dunking some 16mm beads that I got from Slay & Steel. You can use, like, beads work fairly well, but this is my first opportunity to try some giant beads that have been painted by a friend. I got some nice UV colors in that, but we're gonna go put them to work and see how it goes. Okay, fish number 1 on the bead. Unfortunately, the GoPro died while I was casting. See if I can show you this fish. Got the 16mm Kanksta bead and a 1/0 Raven specialist hook. Fish number 1, try for more. Okay, just a few drifts later. Got the second fish on the bead. Floats are dropping, so I'm gonna keep casting.
Got a couple rocks too.
They're in season, so it's okay.
My reel button just gave out. It just keeps spinning. I haven't used it in 5 years. So. Good walk. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
get him on that egg. Wow.
Okay, fish number 3 on the bead. Thanks, Daryl. This is a lot of fun. I don't have to mess around with skein. Okay, so that's 3 salmon landed. I have my hook snelled just below the bead, and I have to pick Rory up from school soon, so this was just kind of a short mission, but so far so good. The current's been a little bit wonky, and I was half expecting to like catch something weird like a giant steelhead or something, but so far the salmon plan's working out okay. Okay, we're pretty much running out of time. I'm just gonna take a couple more casts, and then I gotta go get Rory from school. Got the 12'6" I6 salmon rod from Raven. 15-gram float, and 12-pound main line, 10-pound shot line, 8-pound leader, and a couple more casts, and I gotta go.